out the trash.
Plus, if you want to get into the holiday spirit, there's a free Christmas concert happening in Troy tonight. Stay tuned. Troy TrojanVision Nightly News starts now.
From the High Definition Digital Production Center on the Troy campus, with news from Troy University locations around the world, this is Troy TrojanVision Nightly News.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision Nightly News for November 15, 2013. I'm Amanda Ford.
And I'm Judson Garner. Thanks for joining us this evening. Well, we've been following Troy Mayor Jason Reeves' push for more recycling in Troy since he took office. Reeves says it's good for Troy's economy. This past summer, a new recycling facility was established, and now that Troy can handle more of a workload, it is going to push for residents to participate. Recycling Day is tomorrow. Christina Cook has more.
In an effort to continue the initiative, Keep Troy Beautiful, set by Mayor Reeves, the City of Troy is hosting a Troy Recycles Day for members of the community and many organizations.
We plan on having several events throughout the year, working with the community as far as increasing awareness of recycling and the awareness of anti-litter. We've got City of Troy, Keep Troy Beautiful, Lowe's, KW Plastics and Recycling, Habitat for Humanity, and Spurlock have all come together to host this event.
Sanders says that Troy residents should come to the Lowe's parking lot in Troy on Saturday to drop off all of their recyclable items.
This event is going to be a one-stop drop-off. We will have tents set up to where residents can just pull up their cars. We'll have volunteers to help them unload. They don't have to sort. We will do it for them. All they have to do is bring it to us and we will get it recycled. Your metals recycling, we'll have electronic recycling, which we normally don't have in the City of Troy. We will have your normal recyclable items, your plastics, your cardboards, things like that. Habitat for Humanity there, which will be accepting building supply, light fixtures, plumbing fixtures, empty paint cans, anything that they can use.
And don't worry if you're not able to make it to the Troy Recycle Day. All Troy residents are encouraged to sign up for a recycle cart. Sanders explains that this way everyone can still participate in recycling more often.
We would like, everyone to utilize the carts. They are free to our residents, but we will also still be accepting the bags. We feel that Keep Troy Beautiful will be a very strong asset to the City of Troy.
Christina Cook, Troy, TrojanVision News.
And again, the drop-off is in front of the Lowe's in Troy on Highway 231 in its parking lot from 8 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon.
As the cold weather holidays draw nearer, one might envision caravans of carolers in the streets, but there is another joyful sound coming from campus. Connor McCreary tells us more.
Troy University's collegiate choir is putting the finishing touches on its fall performance. The choir, led by Dr. James Brown, will be featuring songs in various languages as well as instrumentation from student musicians.
We are performing Verlagens Frieden, which is a German piece, Gloria by Rudder, and Praise to the Lord, the Almighty.
The Gloria Rudder, it's a mass. It's in 3 movements. It's a beautiful piece. It's well written. It's 20th century music, and it's great.
When asked about the collaboration of musicians in the choir, Dr. Brown had this to say.
What it shows is the talent of our students. You may not be aware of this, or the listeners may not be aware, but the students' collegiate singers, as well as our instrumental percussion ensembles, are not all music majors. Collegiate singers is made up of half music educators and then half of other disciplines. But to have all these students and from different cultures coming into one room and working as a unit speaks for the unifying abilities of music as a whole.
The students have the opportunity not only to bond through music, but also to perform a never-before-heard piece.
One of the pieces that we did today was called Veni Creator Spiritus. It's by the composer Anthony Bernaducci. He's a close friend of mine from Florida State University, and it will be a world premiere. So if you come out to the concert, you'll be hearing it for the first time ever by anyone.
Faced with this challenge, one student shares her views.
I'm super excited. It's my first concert for me. It's my first college experience, and I'm just super excited.
Connor McCreary, Troy TrojanVision News.
The concert is tonight at 7 at the First Baptist Church right in the downtown square. It is free and open to the public. In 3 hours, there are a lot of things you might be able to accomplish if you are motivated enough.
Yep, a lot of people would agree with you, Amanda. But for one choice student, there is only one thing he wants to accomplish under that time limit in order for him to live out his personal dream. Megan Brunson shows us more.
Matt Grono might look like an average 24-year-old student out for a jog, but he's training for more than a 5K. Grono is training to compete in the Rocket City Marathon in hopes of qualifying for something he's wanted to do since childhood.
I'm trying to qualify for the Boston Marathon, which for my age group is under a 3:05.
That's right. Grono has just 3 hours to run 26.2 miles to qualify for his dream of running in the Boston Marathon. He shares his personal tips for successful marathon training.
Preparing for the marathon, I like to break it down to 3 parts, kind of. The first being my training, doing a high mileage routine. Second is nutrition, trying to get in as many clean calories as possible. And the third is kind of recovery, mostly trying to get enough sleep.
Grono might run alone, but he has a strong support system of friends, family, and his girlfriend behind him.
Sometimes it's great to have someone by you to encourage you along the way. It makes you run faster. It's easier to train, get up in the mornings, go for a run. My girlfriend runs a lot, and I love running with her.
Grono's girlfriend, Becky Lester, who is also a Troy student, supports him at every marathon he runs.
Usually I'll make his running fuel, which are like peanut butter sandwiches. I'll cut up his fruit and stuff, and I'll make sure it's at his stops. And sometimes I'll run with him a little bit and just be there for him, whatever he needs.
Lester plans to travel with Grono to support him at the Rocket City Marathon in December. Megan Brunson, Troy, TrojanVision News.
The Boston Marathon preliminary Rocket City Marathon is scheduled for December 14th in Huntsville.
And now taking a look at news from around the state. In Montgomery, Alabama's governor says the president is realizing that the federal health care law is unworkable. Governor Robert Bentley says the president's announcement that consumers should be allowed to renew individual plans slated to end is an acknowledgement that the complexities of the law are making it practically impossible to implement.
In Hoover, the U.S. Attorney's Office and the Department of Justice are getting involved in a move by the Hoover School Board to end school bus service next year. The school board voted to eliminate bus routes for everyone but special education students beginning in August 2014 as a part of a plan to save money.
And in Stevenson, a man says he's done fighting his hometown in court and will remove his wife's grave from his front yard. 74-year-old James Davis says a crew will arrive at his home in Stevenson early today to begin exhuming the body of wife Patsy Davis, who died in 2009.